Hi, Jay Sthilaire here. I want to talk to you about the strategy I use most in real estate investing, and that strategy is land contracts. It's kind of similar to the lease option, contract for deed, rent to own. It's kind of the same thing, only in my area it's called land contract. And how I got involved in this strategy is I was talking to a person one time who had a house for sale, and I also knew another person that was looking to buy a house. But in my area, the income is not really high. It's not a high income area that I live in. So wholesaling is a good strategy to use, but I don't know why, but I just jumped right into the land contract because I liked it. What I did was I found an attorney and got him on my team. I got a land contract, and I looked at it and I studied it inside and out. And I kept reading it and reading it and reading it. I will let you know that I wasn't a real big reader in high school, and I never used to read much then, but when you start reading something and you know you can make money by reading it and studying it and learning it by repetition, then you start reading a little bit more than what you normally used to. So think about it. If you could make $5,000 in 30 days, would you read something like 30 Days to Cash or a contract or something like that? Well, I think you will, and I think most of you have. But back to the land contract. That's the strategy I use most. And how exactly do I do it? This is the first step in a land contract. You have to find a seller first, or you may have a buyer. You got to find one or the other. And just like Dean teaches it in the book, you're in the middle. This bucket you have a buyer, this bucket you have a seller. You're in the middle, you're going to match the two, and you're going to make money. And how you're going to do that is you're going to make the difference between this hand and this hand, okay? Think of it as your mouth being in the middle. You're going to feed yourself deals, just like this. You got to eat. You can't go without eating, so you're going to feed yourself deals, all right? So, first thing you want to do is find a seller, all right? Number one, seller. How are you going to find a seller, all right? Many ways. In another video that I did, I show you how to ask the question in your mind. You write the question down. How do I find a seller? Whatever comes to your mind, you write down. Write it down, write it down, write it down, how you find a seller, and your mind will come up with the answers. Anyway, I find sellers by Craigslist, my local free trader. This is my local free trader paper right here. It's a free paper. I find buyers and sellers. It comes out every Thursday. But a quick tip, if you get online and register via email, you get all the deals Wednesday night, which is a real good tip that a lot of people don't know. The paper comes out on a Thursday. Everybody looks at it Thursday, but you as a smart investor get it on Wednesday night before everybody else gets the deals. So that's just a quick tip. But back to the land contract. Okay, I find a seller. Okay, I negotiate with a seller on either a cash price, and I buy the place with my own cash using lines of credit or banks, conventional, or private lenders. But I like to use, I open up numerous lines of credit. You could use your credit card. Anyway, you got to find a seller. So I find a seller, I negotiate terms. Say I negotiate on a house. I even buy on a land contract. I buy on a land contract and I sell on a land contract. I'm the middleman. 2 contracts. Okay, I have one with my seller. I might negotiate $1,000 down. Okay, $1,000 down and a monthly payment of $300 per month. Okay, this is my down payment, $1,000, and my monthly payment to them is $300 per month. Okay, that's my negotiated with my seller. All right, now I got to find a buyer. Okay. And I've already done my homework for my buyers list. What I do is put out a ghost ad. I put in Craigslist, I have for sale, $5,000 down, $600 per month, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, excellent deal. Okay? You can put bad credit, no problem. Okay, that draws them in. They see that and they think now they're going to be a homeowner. Okay, now they're going to be a homeowner for $5,600. Well, then you negotiate with that everybody. You're building a buyer's list, plus you're getting your seller. You already have your buyer. I'm sorry, you're getting your buyer. You already have your seller in this hand right here for $1,000, $300 a month negotiated. All right, and as soon as you find a buyer for more with this $5,000, $600 a month, then you're going to match the two up, sign a contract with the seller, then sign a contract with the buyer. Okay, two different contracts. And in another video we can go over this if we get a lot of interest down below this video right here about specifically what we do in every step. We can explain that. But it's all it is finding that seller, negotiating that low price for the down payment, low price per month, and then we have our buyers over here that we built with the ghost ads. Well, it's not even a ghost ad really. You're using this property that you negotiated with the seller. You can use that, or if you don't have that, you can use a ghost ad. And you get buyers for $5,000 down that have $5,000, and they're the ones that contact you because you were specific in your ad, and $600 a month. So the difference between that $1,000 and the $5,000 that you're going to get is $4,000. You're going to pocket that. The difference between that $300 that you negotiated with the seller and the $600 per month that you negotiated with your buyer is $300 per month. That can go in your pocket. And the total sales price on the end, if you buy, you negotiate, say, just for instance, $24,000 to buy, you're going to sell it for $40,000. Okay? So you're making on the end also. Not only that, you're also making on interest. If you negotiate 0% interest or up to 3% interest with the seller here, with your buyer, when you go to sell it to your buyer, you're getting 8 to 10% interest, okay? And there's other things involved in this strategy. I mean, there's so many ways to make money. You could sell the note, you're making on the down payment, you're making on the monthly payment, you're making on the interest, you could make sell the note. There's so many ways that you can sell and make a profit in this strategy, this land contract strategy, and I've done it over and over and over again. And not only that, you can twist and turn to negotiate. Say if they don't have the $5,000 down, if they only have $4,000 down, well, that's all you do is say, okay, you know, maybe we can make this work with you, but I'm going to have to ask a little more on the total price. All right, there's so many ways to make money with this strategy that's just crazy. It's mind-boggling. So if you guys got any questions, hit me down below here and then I'll answer them. Land contract is what I love.